Hello, I'm Mojtaba from Timeless Nature. Welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. This video is part 2 of our trip to Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo. Yes, part 2. So if you have not watched part 1, you can find the link in the description of this video. In part 1, I answered some questions that may help you have a better trip to Rio. Like, is Rio safe? Should you buy a SIM card? Where did you stay? What was your hotel? And also I shared our activities during the first 2 days. In this video, I tell you what we did in the rest of our travel, just like part 1, and I would like to answer some questions to help you have a better trip to Rio. When did you go to Rio and what the weather was like? It was June 2023, and as you may know, in South Hemisphere, the seasons is opposite the North Hemisphere. So June is fall in Brazil. The weather was quite pleasant and the daily temperature was something like between 20 and 25 degrees centigrade, mainly partially cloudy. Is it warm enough to go to beach and swim? Well, it was fine, and we saw so many people were in the beach and were swimming, but the Copacabana beach was not crazy populated during the daytime. Day 3. Christ the Redeemer and Sugarloaf Mountain. Christ the Redeemer is truly the signature of Brazil, one of the must-see places in Brazil. One important thing about visiting this place is that check the weather before going there. Make sure that it's a clear day or at least partially cloudy. If it's a cloudy day with a dense fog, you won't see the statue or the epic view from the top of the mountain. How can you get to the Christ the Redeemer? So, there are several options. One of them hiking, which is really difficult. One of them is taking an Uber. We used this train. By itself, it's an interesting activity. You pay something like 100 reals per person for adult and conveniently climb to this beautiful mountain. By the way, keep your ticket. You need it for boarding your return trip. You can stay as long as you want and enjoy watching an epic scenery. After a couple of hours, we left this beautiful place for Sugarloaf Mountain. But before that, we had a delicious lunch at Taberama restaurant. It's close to the mountain, to this station, and you can consider it as an option if it's lunchtime for you.
Chicken parmesan. I I guess this one is like spaghetti alfredo and lasagna.
Looks yummy.
Smells so good. And I'm excited. This one was my craving today.
Prato vazio? Prato vazio?
Yes, please, another first. It's so creamy.
Obrigado.
Very rich.
We took an Uber to our next destination, I mean Sugarloaf Mountain, because there is no direct metro line between these places, so it saves your time and money. And it's not even expensive, something like 30 reals. Again, this is one of the places that you can save money if you are a student and have your student ID with you. The ticket for this place was the most expensive one we bought in Rio, 160 Brazilian reals. Actually, the rate is different for seniors and for kids. It's an amazing place. The money you pay is worth it. We stayed there until the sunset and I recorded a nice time-lapse from an eye-catching view. You can find the link of that video in the description.
I'm over the moon! Food in Brazil is just next level. It's just next level.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Our last day in Rio was also amazing. Garden Botanical. Since we learned that Uber is cheap in this city again, we can Uber from our hotel to this beautiful place. Here you see how diverse Brazil planet life is. Different types of trees, flowers and plants in a calm and quiet place. One important thing about Jardin Botanica, listen carefully. You can pay the admission only in cash if you are a foreigner, 73 Brazilian reals per person. Have you ever heard churrasco? Okay, I tell you what it means. Brazilian barbecue. And when I say barbecue, it's not about burger or a piece of steak. It's a real barbecue. Several types of meat and like beef, lamb, chicken, sausage at the same time in a single barbecue day. In my culture, I mean in Iran, when we have barbecue, we just have it with rice or bread. But in Brazil, it's just meat. Well, at night, my beloved wife and I went to a churrasco restaurant, Bogo de Chao. It's a great place and is highly recommended. It costs 189 Brazilian real at the time we went per person for buffet, and it includes a salad bar and churrasco, but not a drink. This is how it works. To help yourself with the salad bars and side dishes, someone will serve you the meat at your table. You have a sign on your table. One side is green, which means that I want the churrasco, please bring it. The server walks around and go to different tables and gives you delicious stuff. If you need a break, you actually can flip the sign and show the red side. It means that, okay, I'm done. Okay, it was a summary of what we did in Rio de Janeiro, but our trip is not yet over. Keep watching to learn about São Paulo. So, we had half a day to see this beautiful city. Definitely it's a short time, but there were some places close to each other that are worth visiting. Because we missed the municipal mercado in Rio, we decided to start with an old market in the historical neighborhood of the city. This market was built in 1933 and is a lovely place. You can find everything here. Meat, food, fruit, snack, everything fresh.
My name is
Victor. Victor is so kind.
Olha que maravilha. Super doce. Vou colocar um limão siciliano. Espera um pouco. Limão siciliano, olha agora, hein? Bora. Explosão de sabor. Mas pudim! Olha que maravilha. Esse é muito loucura. Muito amor.
It was a fantastic experience and I'm glad we went there. By the way, this neighborhood is called Old Downtown and looks somehow unsafe. However, we didn't have any problem. We chose to walk to this beautiful church, Cathedral Metropolitana, which is in walking distance to the municipal mercado. In this way, you will see so many homeless people and also so many cops, so there shouldn't be any safety problem. One thing that is noticeable in Brazil is the Japanese and Lebanese community in this country. It seems that they immigrated to Brazil years ago and now they are considered Brazilian with Asian appearance. So we headed to the House of Japan in a beautiful street, Paulista. You can get to this place by metro. When we got off the metro, it looked like we are in another city. As we are fond of museum and art galleries, Museum of Art of Sao Paulo was the next stop. You don't regret if you go there. By the way, it was free because it was Tuesday. You are in the Japanese neighborhood. What should you have for dinner? Yes, ramen. Jojo ramen is a great option if you like Japanese cuisine. It was a crowded restaurant and there was a long line of customers who was waiting for payment. Well, I hope you liked this video and found it helpful. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.